Hello YouTube, how you doing earthlings? Right, this is part 6 of me showing you all of my mini weapons that I've made during the last year and a half or so, or 2 years. Anyway, and I don't know what category to put these ones in because they're all just sort of the ones that didn't fit in all the other categories, all of the kitchen or rondel or... Actually, I haven't done medieval ones yet, have I? My medieval daggers, but yeah, there's still one more part to go after this, so stay tuned. And then I'll be doing a making of video for the Rambo First Blood knife build that I'm going to be doing. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. Sort of. Didn't really rhyme, but... Right. So, that should do for being able to see what I'm looking at. Right, so first of all, this one is a Sykes Commando knife with its little scabbard, and as you can see by the way this is all being stuck to there, it's a couple more neodymium magnets to hold the blade, the knife in there. But anyway, so this is a Sykes Commando knife, fighting knife, dagger. I've tried to give it a kind of a hollow ground in each side, hollow ground. Look. My mum wants to know. Yeah, there's a little Sykes Commando knife, which I don't know any more details about it, but I know that's what it's called. And now this one's one of my favourites, only because of the nice scabbard I made for it. This is just sort of copied Indian style. Turn my screen up so I can actually see that it's looking okay. Yeah, I just copied the style of Indian style scabbards for their cookery knives. This is a bit of cardboard with some more fake leather, and then some suede fake leather over the top of it. So I think that came out really well. And then there's the knife itself. I've kind of tried to get a sort of a bone handle look on this handle. I've got lots of bits of gold leaf over it for some reason. I know the reason why, actually, you'll see in a little while. But yeah, there's a brass piece on the I'm going to have to bring up my anatomy of a knife thing again, but yeah, but brass piece, and then the bolster area here is two equal sized and carved and polished bits of brass stuck on the side, and it's a partial tang handle, so the blade goes, the tang goes up inside the handle, and it's got a fuller on either side. And then no one really knows what this little bit of detail is all about, but there has been various suggestions. But then there's so there's a nice sort of ancient looking cookery with a cookery Indian style scabbard to go with it. I like that one. Right, now for something completely different. Two sickle things that would be used for zombie killing. Let me have a look quickly just to see what they're actually called. They're called kama or sickles. The Japanese word would be kama. So I've yeah, just done equal sized blades. Crikey. My mum asking me about Christmas presents. I'm going to get back to her soon. Right, so a couple of pins in the top of these on either side. The handles are bamboo to go with the Japanese look. And then down the bottom here, I've just taken some of the electrician's shrink rubber stuff and made the handles out of that. So there's my two zombie killing kama sickles. I hope you like them. I think they're quite nice. Something completely different for my anti-zombie arsenal. Right, what do we have now? This one should have probably been in the kitchen utensils. In fact, I've got another one here that I didn't feature in my kitchen utensils, which I'm going to show you one of, but it's actually in the kitchen ones. But this one wasn't. This one's just another attempt at doing a bit of Damascus steel effect on the blade here. I don't know if you can see that. Get it into the... Should be able to see that. Oh, it's not on that side. Just on one side then. Okay. How did I do this? Good question. I think I just dropped some acidy water, but I don't know where I got the acid from. I'm confused by that. I don't know how I've done that. I can't remember. Just some dobs of water, I think. Maybe. I can't remember. No, it escapes me for the moment. This is a partial tangs. It's going up inside the blade again. The handle, wooden handle, 3 little brass pins and a hoop for at the end to hang it up with. There's a nice little strangely shaped bladey knife thing. Another now for something completely different. A hatchet. I'm not going to be doing any more sort of hatchet axes, I don't think, because it's quite difficult to get the. I don't know. I might give it a go, but I thought I'd do a hatchet. Something for a bit of different, something a bit different. This is just I've seen quite a lot of this type of hatchet on that people have made. So you've got a nice sort of sharpie point there, obviously the blade here, and the handle I've made using a few layers of the electrician's shrink stuff that you use for doing wiring. So that's that, and then the blade, this is all black mark pen, and I've sort of scratched it up a bit to make it look like it's been used for cracking a few zombie skulls and things. Right, another Fairburn Sykes here. This one's a much wider blade version of what I've showed you before. Bigger, thicker guard on it. No sheath for this one. This one's just a bit more of an ancient looking one. They do change in different widths of blade, the Fairburn Sykes. Commando Knives, they're quite an old design. And once again I've done a hollow grind on the blade there, on both sides. So there's my other Fairburn Sykes one, Commando knife, Commando fighting knife. And then I've done a American version, which is called a a Raider Stiletto, US copy of the Fairburn Sykes. So once again it's a hollow grind on either side, and I've given it the dark sort of finish that you'd find on a lot of these sort of marines sort of knives, so anti-glare and all that. And the handle is a wooden piece of paintbrush turned on my miniature lathe, and then a little metal pin head on there, which I think is just all blackened up with black marker pen, and then sort of given a bit of a roughened edge. No scabbard for this one, no sheath for it, I mean. But yeah, very pleased with how that one came out. Nice thin blade. Yeah, also on the ends of these ones, that's got a pin head on this one, and the same on this one here. That's probably a nail head on there, or a large pin probably. Let me get on to one that's on the floor. Let's see how well it has stood up to being chucked on the floor. And it hasn't broken, so it stood up really well. I really like this one. A nice brass, all brass construction cookery. These are used by the what do you call them? Oh, I think mine's gone blank again. Let me just have a quick. Gurkhas. I don't need to think. I don't need to type. Just typed in KUK, and it came to me. Yeah, by the Gurkhas, they're a unit in the British Army, Indian origin, who use these Gurkha fighting knives, the cookery fighting knives, sorry. So yeah, so this is a brass blade, a fuller on here, and that weirdy little bit down there again, fuller on the other side as well, and then two equally sized bits of brass glued on, and then a bit of brass on the end here. And the handle is bamboo this time, to make it look like a sort of a bone handle, angler handle sort of thing. So I'm really pleased with how that one came out. My brass cookery, goody, I like that one. Now this one is you've seen my Sex Sword, my Viking Sex Sword. This is a Viking Sex Dagger. I try to make it kind of really medieval, oldie looking. Yeah, once again, this sort of stuff you see on the blades, there's just some grease I put onto the blades to stop them rusting. Some of them I don't put it on at all because I want them to rust, but yeah. Here we have a Viking Sex knife. Nice big grind on this side, a smaller grind on the other side for the edge. The end of a paintbrush handle again for the handle. Hidden tang. Nice. I've got some this brass bar as well. I've been buying bits of brass off eBay, and it's got a brass pin head for the simulated pin to hold the blade on. So there's my Viking Sex Dagger knife. Quite pleased with how that one came out. And then lastly, but by no means least, and you'll see why, there's gold leaf. Oh no, that's not gold leaf on it. Yeah, I did put a bit of gold leaf on it. Yeah, this is a let's close that quickly. This is a jambia, or kanjar, a Middle Eastern style blade. Lovely scabbard sheath once again, with the cardboard, and then covered up with the fake leather, PU leather. A brass blade once again, with a sharp edge both sides of the blade. I'm really pleased with how this one came out again. 2 bits of say equal sized bar stuck onto the other side, each side of it. Yeah, sort of a Saracen Turk sort of a Middle Eastern design. Wooden handle with a hidden tang in there and another nice brass butt on the end there, on the butt. Yeah, really pleased with how this one came out. My Jambia Kanjar blade, and that's it. There we are. Oh yeah, this other kitchen knife I forgot to put in the other description. I tried my hand at doing Damascus type steel on it again, and it's just I think I just used paint and then sort of tried to sort of do a sort of a Damascus steel sort of effect on the blade. It's got plastic slats on the full tang handle with some metal pins in there, and then I've got a saw bit with a sort of a hook, bottle opener maybe. I'm not going to say fish hook because I don't want them to be known to be used for killing animals and that, because I'm a vegan and I'm a bit silly about that. But anyway, yeah, so there's my little kitchen thing that didn't appear in the kitchen knives video but appeared in the picture, in the thumbnail. So there we are. There we are. That's all of those ones. I've just got one more set of videos to make, one more video to make now, and then I want to do the making of one, as I said. And so the next video will be my medieval daggers, the sort of earlier ones. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave some feedback in the comments and in the form of a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thank you very much for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye, and be careful out there. What is the other things I was saying? Have a good day and be lucky. Goodbye.